What's up, folks? Coach Ajay from the Tom Ferry organization back at you with some new content in my channel. Welcome back, and for those of you that have subscribed, you're gonna see a lot more agent related content, things that agents need, pain points. Being a coach for a year has taught me a lot about what agents need, what they're struggling with, and we're gonna talk about that today. Before I continue, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can see all relevant content as it comes out live. Now today we're gonna talk about 3 reasons why agents are losing money with their CRM. First and foremost, in my experience, most agents don't really have a database built out. Okay, they're lacking organization. They really don't know who's in their database if they do have contacts, and most of them don't even have a CRM. But we'll get into that in other videos. In this topic today, I'll tell you 3 reasons why agents like yourself are losing money by not organizing and following up with your database. Number 1, most agents have wrong information. So they'll set up Facebook ads and the ads will come into their database. The contact information is not always accurate, but in my experience, running Facebook ads for several years, that's actually probably the best source to have good information, contact information, phone numbers, emails, names. They're all pretty accurate. But what I find in my experience, most agents, they'll start collecting leads over the months, run campaigns, and they don't ever go through their database to check if the phone numbers are correct. They rarely call to find out if the phone numbers are correct, and they don't match the names. Tip for you, pro tip, always look at the email address. The email address should correspond with the first and last name of the lead that comes in, so you know if they're a good lead or a bad lead. Contact information, once again, for leads is critical to the success of your database. Remember, we're just talking about database right now. We're talking about your CRM and how many people, how many leads you actually have in your entire database. Okay, so contact information is a big one that I see. Personally, running a team before, I know if emails are off, emails start bouncing back, phone numbers are off, you make the wrong call, and you're wasting time. And you as an agent, it's important that you get that organized now. And don't waste your time. Don't waste your time spending a whole day to just organize your database. Okay, do it as you make calls. Do it as you work through your database, as you follow up. That's when you should be getting all the contact information correctly. For example, you pick up the phone today, you call someone, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Klein, just to confirm we have this email address on file for you. Is this still current? Okay, it's okay to ask for that. Imagine when you get those service calls from your cell phone provider or bank and they ask for contact information, there's a reason behind it. Number 2, in my experience as a Tom Ferry business coach, most agents don't ever know from their database of 200 or 2,000 contacts in their CRM, they don't know who the homeowners are and they don't know the renters. Okay, and the reason you want to distinguish between that is because your homeowners are going to be run in a listing campaign. You're going to have specific drip campaigns and emails and different marketing strategies for those ones compared to your renters. That's a different conversation that you need to have with those renters. So in my experience, a lot of the time, people just forget that your database is your bread and butter. Okay, so it's very, very important to organize that and determine who the homeowners are. A best practice for me that I personally use day to day, making calls, going through my database to really understand what distinguish who the homeowners are, is you pick up the phone and call. Okay, there's gonna be times where you can cross-reference in Matrix. For those of you in Toronto, on the Toronto on Treb, you can cross-reference in Matrix or Geo Warehouse or your title to just check the names if the names are unique. But for the most part, pick up the phone. Hi, not sure if you remember me. We spoke some time ago about your property search. Just curious, are you still actively looking or have you found a place already? Okay, you pause, allow them to respond, and they'll tell you, hey, yeah, we found a place, we're not looking anymore. Great, congratulations. Where did you end up buying? They'll tell you the place. Great. What I'm doing for everyone I know that own their home, especially with the current market conditions, is I'm doing market evaluations for everyone I know. I'll go ahead and send it to your email address on file, and then you start reading out their email. What's your address? And you pause. The pause is the magic, folks. 9 times out of 10, if you follow that script with the exact tonality, you will get their address for market evaluation. Okay, so that's a very important reason why you need to organize your database and understand who the homeowners are so you can get a working list of sellers that you can market to on a regular basis as the months progress. And now the question comes up, Ajay, what do I do with the list of people that I have? What do I do with this list of 60, 70 addresses that I've collected, that I've organized my database and determined? Well, first you need to tag them. Your CRM, whether you're using Chime, KV Core, there's multiple CRMs out there. Your CRM should have the ability to tag each lead. So what I would do is I'd go through my list and I would start tagging which ones are sellers, which ones are homeowners, okay? And again, same thing for renters, which ones are renters. And there's various email campaigns that should be going out for each bucket. And then finally, number 3, again, going through this year over year in my own business and organizing it. And then 1 year with Tom Ferry as a coach, agents are terrible at bucketing and breaking down timeframes for their buyers and their sellers and their renters, right? And what I mean by that is take your database. Everyone, mark my word here, everyone in your database will be doing something in the course of time. And we always say they move every 13 years, give or take. That was a stat in the US. Canada might be around 10. So you need to bucket your people. First of all, take all your leads. Are they looking to buy or sell? Okay, and what's their time frame? I would create a bucket of 1 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 12 months, and then 12 plus months, okay, and then over a year. So you're gonna start adding tags to each person in your CRM. I know this sounds like a lot, and it does take some time, but I promise you, once you build the habit of doing this, you're gonna thank yourself later on. What you could do with this now, folks, is filter your tags. In your CRM, there's gonna be an ability to filter your tags. Once you filter your tags, then you know where to spend your time. For example, everyone in my 1 to 3 month bucket, guess what? They're hearing from me every day or every other day. Communication, hey, hello, did you get the property list I sent? Call them back tomorrow. What do you think about this list? What do you think about this property? Keep them active, okay? A lot of agents make the mistake of thinking the lead comes in, I'm gonna close the deal right away. No, the magic is in the follow-up, okay? You have to be following up diligently, and you have to stay on top of who you're following up with and when you're following up with them. So the tags that I mentioned, the 1 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 12 months, and 12 plus months, those buckets should be created inside your CRM and organize your leads as such. So I hope that you will learn as an agent, as a new agent, as an experienced agent, how to organize your database better by watching this video. Look out for more videos to come on specifically how the lead flow works and getting organized and just tightening up your backend. Okay, so once again, subscribe to the channel. New content coming out just for real estate agents, new and experienced. A lot to offer, a lot to bring to the table, but you need to start by organizing your database. See you next time, folks.